Coucou puces, hello my loves, Marhaba, habibetey. I wanted to sit down and chat with you and get ready. I've got a bunch of new products to play with, so I thought, why not do that on camera? Let's start with some base. So I've got my Peau, what are you? Radiant Cream Foundation. I'm gonna put that right on my skin. I've been having a hard time finding a primer that does what I want it to do and not break me out. So my favorite primers were the Becca backlight priming filter, and then the I can speak today, the MAC Prep and Prime. And I like the MAC Prep and Prime slightly more, especially with this foundation, but I've just been finding that it's been breaking me out, as you can tell, like crazy, and so I've had to kind of discontinue using it. The nice thing about this super expensive high-end foundation is that you don't really need a primer with it, but there's a new one coming out from Becca that's like a purple one. Is it Becca or Hourglass? No, I'm pretty sure it's Becca. And I kind of am curious to try it. So maybe I'll try and get myself a sample and give that one a shot. Let me know what your favorite primers are. Maybe I can try something else out, because I'd like something that adds kind of a luminosity to the skin, but isn't too heavy and it's just going to congest up my skin more, you know? Okay, on to concealer. My MAC Mineralized in NC15, just for the under eyes. We're gonna adjust that so that it like always cuts me off. It's such a weird angle, my veil, underneath the eyes. I really want to try the Tarte, what is it? Shape Master, Shape Shifter, Shape Tape. But it's super hard to get a hold of. I'm gonna try to see. I head off. Oh, you guys. Do you hear that? Oh, I think those are my space heaters. Anyways, it's minus 16, no big deal. Minus 26 with the wind today. Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, I want to try to get my hands on it, but I can't here in Canada. I'm having a really hard time with it. I think it's an Ulta exclusive, potentially. Maybe that's why. But I head out to California next week. So excited. And IMAT's on Saturday. Half marathon in Disneyland on Sunday. I'm an adult. I really am. It's great. And so I'm going to try to track some down when I'm down there, because if not, during IMAT's weekend, when are you going to find it? I do not know. Not that I don't love this stuff. It's especially nice when my skin is dry because it's super moisturizing. But I would kind of like to try something with a little bit more coverage. I always want to say coverage. It's coverage. Couvrance, that's where that comes from, the French. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna try that. I thought I would break out the new Artist Brush by Wayne Goss. So it comes in this box, which I was actually expecting, considering the price of this brush, I was expecting the box to be a lot nicer. It's wood-ish, like it looks like it's wood, but it's quite flimsy wood, and then it comes, making a disaster. It's very large though. It comes in this with this kind of like faux satin insert. Again, I'm gonna throw the box away because it's big and cumbersome and not that pretty. The brush itself is quite nice. Again, I was expecting something a little heftier, I think, but it's, I don't know, it's pretty. I keep trying to find the video where somebody talks about what he recommends this use to be used as. I think it's just like any of the other holiday brushes. So you use it for powder, you could use it for blush, you could use it for highlight. I think for right now, I'm gonna use it to set my under eye. I'm gonna use my NARS Narcissist face palette, and I'll set my under eyes with that. It is super, super soft. Like there's no taking that away. And the shape is nice. I bought it because I thought it was really beautiful and it was nice. I was getting it in my eye. There was a milestone at work, so it was nice to have kind of like a piece of almost art to celebrate that with. Do you need it? Absolutely. Is it beautiful? Something that you can't get with something else cheaper and easier? I don't know if that's the case. Okay. And then I'm gonna set my face with my Armani Luminous Silk powder. Look, I'm almost done with it. There's just a tiny bit left. I'm gonna try to use the same brush. Like totally truth time here for a minute. I still don't know that I feel 100% confident in this space. I don't know what it is. Like, you can probably tell if you watch me long enough, these videos that I've been filming, and even the one today, it's not that it seems forced. I just feel awkward more than I've ever felt. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a space. I don't know if it's because I've been away from you guys, like I'm not on here as often, or maybe like it's, and here I am like completely, should we use this for bronzer too? Why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna use the Sweet Peach collection too. I told him I'm using new stuff, so let's do the Sweet Peach. This is a Sweet Peach Glow palette. I don't know if it is also maybe because some stuff has been tough. Like my sister's been sick. Oh, I try to get too serious. It's like when my camera cuts me off when I try to get too serious. I was getting too serious, and this stuff smells like fuzzy peaches, and it just makes me so happy. Anyways, dealing with the medical stuff with my sister, dealing with stuff at work being a little bit more difficult. I feel like I've had to put on a bit of an armor, and I'm not saying this like as all like, oh, poor me, feel sorry. Like we're chatting, right? I feel like we haven't touched base in a while. So I feel like I've had this armor up, and so I kind of have a hard time letting it go. And maybe part of that is translating here, where as it was always very open and very honest and very just kind of, no holds barred, but just, there was nothing, there were no walls. I've been having to put up those walls for other things, and so it's a little bit hard even when I come here to remember that, like, no, this is our space and it's our sanctuary, and we can let go and just, like, you know, be us. So I'm gonna use the Papa Don't Preach? No. Papa Don't, where is the name of this thing? It's Papa Don't Peach. There we go. Blush. As a blush. Again, why not? We'll use the same blush brush. We'll use the same blush. Oh my goodness. Brush for blush and see how it goes. I think it's nice. It works for blush too. I just like a lot of blush. So this might pick up slightly less. I'll keep using it. This is the first time using this blush, so it might be just this blush that picked up a little softer. So yeah, anyways, I don't know. And since we opened up that can of worms, my sister's still not doing great, and that definitely takes a toll, and it becomes one of those things where it's infuriating and you feel helpless and you feel frustrated, and she is the most beautiful, loving, caring spirit ever, and it's just so hard to watch her be in so much pain and to not get any answers. And I'm gonna use the highlighter in here. I'm not laughing at the pain, I'm laughing at my transitions. It's tough. It really, really is. And it's hard to find that balance, right? But we keep going and we keep plugging away, just like all of you guys that deal with moments like these that are difficult. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, just maybe checking in and letting you know. Anyways, verdict is, I like this brush. I think it's not bad. But you could probably get away with some cheaper options. To prime my eyes, I'm going to take my Kylie Copper, what is this called? Cream shadow. Where are my brushes? I also, like, my normal makeup setup isn't here. Where my makeup setup is, there's a hair in my eye, I swear. Where? And I can't, does that ever happen to you guys where you can't see it and it drives you crazy? Like, only when I look at it from this angle? Anyways. I don't like you hair. You can stay there all you want. Real Techniques base shadow brush and this guy, cream shadow. I like this one from Kylie Cosmetics because I find like it's similar to my MAC Rubenesque, but slightly more pigmented. So I really like that about it. But if you aren't a huge fan of this brand or don't want to try to track it down, Max Rubenesque is a really lovely similar shade. I just find that these peachy cream shades come in handy so much of the time. I use them for so many different looks. Even sometimes when I'm going kind of darker and smokier, I still like to reach for a lighter base. It's just, I don't know, I like it. So yeah, that's where that front is, and that tries to not be overwhelming. Work is work. my big like resolution or goal. I like the word goal more so because you know, you set attainable goals and you work towards them. With work is to find better balance. My work days may be long, and they probably will be just as long as they were last year. So we're gonna use this one. But the idea of leaving stuff at the moment I step out of the office, I think that's something I really want to do. Okay, what color, what color, what color, what color? Let's do Georgia. Oh, like a Georgia peach. Cute. I think that's, for my own sanity and well-being, something I need to do. So even if I'm spending 12, 14, 16 hours, however many hours I have to spend is fine. It's productive and it's challenging and it's growth. But knowing how to unplug, how to not carry things with me and take everything so personally, yeah, that I need to work on for sure, because it's exhausting and it's consuming and not great. So that is something I would like to work on. Yep. We'll get there. I'm gonna film a whole other, okay, this is weird, but bear with me. A little bit of this powder just fell like into my mouth and it tastes like peach. Like, you're thinking I'm crazy, but it's the truth. And I don't hate it. I don't. Yep. Oh, also full disclosure, it's like 9 p.m. when I'm filming. Just putting it out there. In an effort to, let's start, puree. Let's put puree in the crease. In an effort to like I said, I'm gonna film my 2017 goals video. I haven't filmed one. Did I film one last year? I can't remember. But I think I mentioned to you guys in a video recently that one of the first videos I ever filmed on this channel was like a resolutions or a goal video. And I'm excited about this year, and I'm excited about the way I kind of want to set intentions for the year and things I want to accomplish and that kind of thing. So I will film a video and talk about all that kind of stuff in a moment. But saying all that is, I was sitting on the couch. I have work tomorrow after being off for a couple of days, and I was sitting on the couch just chilling and watching YouTube videos. And I said, get up. I know you haven't put makeup on today, but that doesn't mean you can't film, even if it's late. Go turn the camera on and put some makeup on and film, because it brings you joy. And one of the things that I realized is when life got really, really hectic, in part I couldn't do as many of the things that I love because literally I was running out of hours in the day. But even what I found is that because I was so tired, I wasn't doing the things that I love doing. Okay, let me pick up this color and then I'll keep on my tangent. Summer Yum. I'm going to take this Morphe M507 brush and just put a little bit of this in the outer crease. In the moments where I had maybe an hour or an hour and a half to do something, to play with makeup, to, I don't know, pick up a book, I was running often. Running was keeping me sane, but mainly it was doing my makeup, sitting, reading. I just got tired. I really hope that the camera in the last clip caught where I said stopped and the camera stopped. This camera hates me. Anyways, so while I was sitting downstairs on the couch, I said, look, you are tired, but get up, go get back to the things that you love doing, and it will just be a good way to start with this intention. Charmed, I'm sure, on a 239 underneath the lash line, just to give a little bit of depth. So yeah, here we are. I missed you guys. And it's nice to have a little moment, or not even to have a little moment, to make a little moment to come hang out. So here's to finding and making those moments in this next year, and to more time together. I will say though that I'm kind of running out of ideas for what to film, so if you could kindly leave me comments down below on what you might like to see, that would be fantastic. I'm gonna try to post this tomorrow, which is Tuesday. I'll edit it tonight, and it'll probably go up late tonight or tomorrow morning. And then I'm gonna film my best of beauty. I've not forgotten about you guys. I'm gonna do Best of Beauty, and then 2016, and then I'm gonna do my resolutions video this week. But then literally I feel like I'm looking into an abyss after that, and I have no idea what to film. So, okay, that's a lie. I'll probably film an IMAX haul when I get back the week after next. I'm gonna try maybe to vlog, because I think it'll be fun to vlog while I'm down in California. I'm meeting a friend, one of my sorority sisters from, I say that and it sounds so vapid. Yes, I was in a sorority. It's a long story. It was great. It was awesome. But there's a whole story there. Let me know if you want to hear that story at any point. Anyways, I'm meeting her, and she's flying in from Washington, and I'm gonna fly in from here, obviously. And we're gonna go drive to first to Anaheim to pick up my race packet, and then to Pasadena to do IMATs, and then the next day we'll drive back down to Anaheim to run and to spend the day in Disneyland, and then we'll fly back home. So it'll be a super fun and quick weekend. I'm not used to doing mascara and talking at the same time, so I'm trying to focus so I don't poke myself in the eye. Oh, this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious. Just, yeah. In case you were curious. Someone asked me why I use 2 different mascaras. It's because I'm picky and high maintenance when it comes to my lashes. So I have not found one mascara that does everything I want. So I use this guy to give me the length and volume that I really like, and then I use Benefit's Roller Lash to give it even more, a little bit more length, and then the curl that I find that I don't get out of the other one. So Benefit's Roller Lash. Should I tell you my sorority story since we're here and there's nothing else to talk about? Well, I mean, there's plenty else to talk about, but so yeah, I was a sophomore in college, and I had a hard time making friends, and I was like, hey, this idea of like group and a sisterhood and, you know, forced socialization basically, where you have to be my friend. That sounds great, doesn't it? No, but the whole idea was really appealing to me. So I rushed, and the way that they rush at Stanford is you have to go, like, you rush everybody, and then you narrow it down. It's like a 3 or 4 day process, and they narrow it down as the days go on to where it's like a mutual selection process. So you narrow your choices, and then they narrow their picks, and by the end of the day, by the end of rush, you'll have 1 or 2 options for who to join. So believe it or not, I ended up in AE Phi, which is the Jewish sorority. And I don't say that in like, that's a stereotype. Like, it was 7 Jewish women that came together to form the sorority because no other sororities would let them in at the time. And the cool tie-in to my school was that it was 7 Jewish women from our campus who did the same thing, which I thought was really cool. And as part of what we did as a group we had the option of doing Shabbat dinner with everybody. We baked challah bread, and there was like some different talks that we were invited to, and all meetings were in the Jewish Center on campus. But in terms of the group itself, we were half Jewish women and half non-Jewish women. And what I loved about that group, it doesn't make any sense. And literally the first time me with my veil walked into the Jewish Cultural Center to bake challah bread, I was like, I felt trepidations, and I was worried, and what if I was judged, and what if there was a lot of anger? And it was one of the most beautiful relationships and conversations that I had being part of that group. And they were just accepting, beautiful women that were just amazing. So we like did retreats together, and they baked me cake and brought it to my dorm for my birthday. And anyways, great group of girls. And like, I don't know, silly things. Like when we had parties, they knew that I didn't drink. And so there was always like Diet Coke on hand so that I could like, you know, feel included. So anyways, let's do some lips. I'm gonna do the Mariah Carey lip pencil in, what are you? So Dramatic. And then this Too Faced Unicorn Tears, like blue holographic lipstick. I don't know how much of this I will keep in because I don't think I can really speak that well while I'm lining my lips, but you guys know how to put lipstick on. So this is the finished look. It was fun to hang out with you guys and chat. Hopefully I'll do some more of these. like I said, it has been kind of awkward in this space, but we'll get used to it. It's kind of been an overwhelming year, so I think that always manifests itself when I sit and I'm just kind of raw in me. It comes out. You can kind of, it's tangible. At least it's tangible. Oh, okay, don't rock. We're good. It's tangible to me. But yeah, I like chatting with you guys today. And yeah, let's do some points of positivity. I said yeah like 18 times. My first point of positivity was that it is a Monday, but I had the day off, so I got to sleep in. Sleeping in, always a huge, huge joy. My second point of positivity is breakfast with my brother, who's in town for a little bit, which was nice. And my third is hanging out with you guys, which I haven't done in a while. So that is it for me today. Let me know what has been making you guys smile. I will talk to you ever so soon. But before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Speaking of, I thought this was going to be less blue, but I love how blue it is. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys. I said not to wear lipstick. We got that all in there? Okay, cool.